Welcome to another exciting episode of Trash It. And as you can see, we're panning out in the virtual studios. I've got your fan favorite panel. See how Celia poses as if, okay, let her get with it. Okay, get out of here. Your fan favorite panel. I've got Ethel, I've got Sade, I've got Funshaw, and my man in the mask, as we call him, African Jagbajantis. And obviously my delectable co-hosts with our bone streets. How many people did we need to slaughter for these bone streets?
Not a lot. Not a lot, trust me.
Okay, so let's get into it. Now, for those that are not into reality TV, cue in Funshaw and Jagbajantis, the last season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, for anyone that watches all these reality shows, we were introduced to a very gorgeous lady called Fallon Gubadia. And for Benin people, they might need to correct me if I'm not pronouncing it very well. At the time, she was married to our Benin brother, a guy called Simon Iyore Gubadia, an oil magnate living in Atlanta. Not Atlanta, Atlanta. So Fallon was introduced as Portia Williams, a regular on the show, as a friend. And she mainly filmed with Portia and even loaned Portia their own private jets. These people have serious money. Their house is on around 40 acres of land, spread out, swimming pool, jacuzzi, and things. So as the season ended, we started hearing rumors that Fallon and Simon's relationship was on the rock. There were news that they were working on it, yada, yada, yada. Fast forward 4 weeks, not even up to 4 weeks. Portia Williams comes on Instagram and posted a picture informing her 6.5 followers that she's now engaged to Simon, Fallon's ex-husband, and recently tattooed Iyori on her neck. And they're set to marry in a couple of weeks. I can see Ethel going, this girl. So, ladies and gentlemen of the ton, is it okay for you to sort of wife or husband your friend's ex? Let me go to the women because men, you people are a different species. Ethel.
Yes.
Over to you. Yes.
Thank you. Once I have a friend and you introduce me to your husband, that husband, I see him as a brother. There's nothing sexual, if you understand what I mean. And another thing, ex, somebody's leftover. You understand? And your friend's leftover. I don't think, to be honest, I don't see why. I follow, what's her name? Yes, and I was very disgusted when I saw that news. That was really way out of boundaries. That she shouldn't have done that. So I think there was something going on even when they were just friends. I think they were, helping each other then.
So nobody knew. Simon and Portia helping each other?
They were helping each other, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a no for Ethel. Sade,
no.
You and I kind of have a conversation and you wanted to spill your guts. And I was like, no, hold on, bring it on because I need that energy here. What is your take on this? The relationship is done. What do you care?
Well, you know me now. Well, so on this situation, or in this situation with Portia, she said they were not friends. She said they were not friends. And the thing about most of us girls is, who do we term as friends? What do you guys term as friends? We all say, oh, that girl is my friend. You haven't seen her in 13 years. You only talk like once in a while. We're not friends. We're just, so if they're not friends, I don't see anything wrong.
Okay. Shade, before I go to Celia, you said they're not friends. If we were to call Fallon someone's friend on the show, we got to know her as Portia's friend.
Well, back to that. Like this reality show probably shot a few months before, right? We do know that. They shot it a few months or a year ago, and we're watching it a year after. So my question is, if you're my friend, right, I would not do that to you. Or if I don't know you, you're a friend, I don't send you. It's about my happiness and that man's happiness. Your time is gone. Of course, I would discuss it if you're my friend. Let's say, for example, you dated him many years ago, or you married him many years ago, or something happened and you guys have split many years ago. That's a different scenario. this one, you know what we discussed. Portia stabbed that if they were friends. But I also went in again and investigated. I went to Portia's page. She said they were not friends. So maybe the other lady thinks they were friends. And to Portia, you're not my friend.
Okay.
I can take it. He did cause the problem. She caused the problem. Did we know whether she caused the problem? We don't know. We're just speculating. But my take with this situation is, why do I have to put my happiness on hold because a friend allegedly had a relationship with somebody else? I know it's a girl code thing, and a lot of girls are going to stab me in the back of this.
Hold on with the girl code, because I'm going to go to that. But you maintain that they're not friends, and if they were a friend, you can't curtail your happiness for another woman. Celia and her bone streets coming.
Okay, so I just want to ask Sade a question. So Sade, are you saying, okay, yes, they weren't friends according to what Posh is saying, but are you saying that if this person was your friend, you would still do what Portia did?
No, I won't. If you're my friend, I would not go and sleep with your husband, whether you're with him or not, because then I would know how you feel about him. You understand? Because we are friends. So I probably know that, even if he's dating someone, if a friend comes and says, oh, my husband has a girlfriend, you get, and you're talking to me about it, you're still hot about it. But if you've moved on and he's moved on, and whatever issues you guys have has nothing to do with a girl, probably you guys can't stand each other anymore. It happens. The thing is, we never really know what happened in this situation. It was brought on the show as Portia's friend. So in this situation, Portia did wrong. I said that much. I was going to, go after Portia.
Okay. So for me,
discuss this, and you said I should keep it to myself. If she was really Portia's friend, what Portia did is wrong, right? But Portia said she's not my friend. And me, I know a bit of Portia. And Portia says she's not a friend, she's not a friend.
Celia.
Okay, so I love me some Portia, okay? I absolutely love Portia. But you guys also know that I don't like women who are homebreakers, right? So, I mean, we don't know, because the whole thing that obviously they recorded the season before, and then this whole thing came out. And so we don't know whether Portia and this guy, if Fallon and this guy were still together when Portia started to have all these sort of relationships with him. But the thing for me is, yes, Portia said they weren't friends, but apparently they met through Portia's baby daddy, okay, the father of Portia's daughter. And Simon and the guy, Portia's baby father, are friends. They're business acquaintances. So they met up, and their wives got introduced to each other. Okay, and so this was how they sort of Portia got to know about Fallon, right? And then also, because Fallon fitted the profile to come into the show, they wanted to introduce her as someone's friend. And so they just said, okay, Portia was like happy to do it. And that was how they introduced her into the show as Portia's friend. Now, a few things for me. Portia met the girl and her husband through her daughter's father. There was an introduction that went on there. So there was already, in a way, if you like it or not a friendship, but an acquaintanceship, if there's any such word. So Portia knew this girl. And then when she was coming into the show, Portia agreed for the girl to be introduced as her friend. So we were made to believe that the both of them were friends, right? Now,
essentially, they are friends.
Okay, but Portia is denying it now. But also, Portia's been to her house, she's swam in her pool, she's done all those things. And then all of a sudden, a few weeks after the episode aired, we're hearing that Portia and the guy are now even engaged. Not just going out, but they're engaged because there was a ring involved. So for me, in as much as I like Portia, I don't like what she did, right? I think that was very wrong. That was a backstabbing move, and you shouldn't do that to anyone that you know, or that you guys, in a way, they were sort of developing a friendship, right? But Yori, I'm not going to go into too much details, because I'm sure you know the tea and you're going to spill it later, and then I will comment on that, because then that's when my views about what Portia did starts to change. Okay, because and Isha, let me keep quiet. You go on.
No. Yeah. We'll get to that, but I just want to get a feel of the ladies' views. And I know, men, you guys are waiting to comment. But before I go to the men, let me just go back to Ethel, Shadi, and Celia. Well, according to Shadi and according to Portia, because I think Shadi and Portia be friends now, she's saying Fallon is not her friend. for an acquaintance. So has she broken a code? And if I may ask, what is this code that you ladies are talking about? Let me go to Shade, because you're the one that is hammering code. What is this code?
What code? What is this code?
Yeah, you're the one that mentioned it. What is the code?
Because I always hear ladies say, "Oh, there's a girl code. You're not supposed to sleep with your."
You don't date your friend's guy.
Thank
you don't.
Yeah, go on. I think you know the code.
You don't date your friend's guy. You don't steal your friend's friend. You don't go behind your friends' back to go and know their friends better than they do. There are so many things. Yeah.
There's a code going on. But where I'm coming from,
I'm sure it's smiling. Women have problems. Continue, Shade.
Because we don't hear this code with the guys, and they have a deeper brotherhood than us. Because a guy would, they would have a problem, they would settle easily. We women can be keeping malice for the next 10 years.
Not everyone, not every woman. Men keep malice too. They keep malice too.
A lot of girl code. Where I'm coming from is, if truly this lady is Portia's friend, right? You know how I feel about such thing. It's wrong.
No, but you just said she's an acquaintance. You know, for the same respect to acquaintances, because for us to have a friendship, or for you to be an acquaintance of mine, I would assume we have a little thing in common. Is that not good enough for you to respect and know that my man's penis is not something you can hide?
What is my problem with that?
See the thing for me.
Hold on. Tell him to love you. He's a man. He's made up his mind. I'm not in love with my wife anymore for whatever reason. Has nothing to do with me. If my one is going to last 2 months, let me have fun and have my enjoyment with him. What is the problem?
I have a question for Shade.
Hold on, hold on. See,
go to somebody else. It's about attraction, love. So if they broken up,
there's no other person to love. It's only that one. There's no other person to love. Just that one.
It has nothing to do with
catch fire.
My big bump and say, "Oh yeah, it got nothing to do with me." And I met him and I like him. You're telling me because I should put my happiness on hold. I'm gonna be a bit selfish here. Life is too short, man. Let's leave.
Okay, hold on.
Leave and hurt other people. Leave and hurt other people.
Comment. Yeah.
No, I'm asking Shade, is there no other man? Is it just that one? Is it a tree? Is just that one? No other person. It has to be your friend guy.
See, for me, I think the thing is, let me just say what Portia did, right? Portia does not see Fallon as a friend. She knows Fallon. She's met Fallon. Yes, she's gone to Fallon's house. Other women were there in the house, right?
Well, hold on, Celia. I borrowed you my private jet because we are friends. Is that not enough for you?
No. Listen, Yori, you borrowed me your private jet because you thought we were friends. The fact that I asked you for your private jet, it does not mean that me and you are friends. I asked you and you gave it. See, that's the thing with friendship. You need to know where you stand in that person's life. When you open your mouth and call yourself someone's friend, you also need to know that that person takes you the way you take them. Okay, so for to an extent, Portia saw Fallon as a meal ticket. Girl, you have a private jet, let's hop on that thing. And Fallon gave it to her because Fallon probably wanted to be Portia's friend more than Portia wanted to be her friend. If Portia really saw Fallon as a close friend, like Shamia, you think she's going to do that to her? You think Portia is going to do that to Tanya, to the other lady? She wouldn't do that to them. But as far as she was concerned, okay, well, Simon and Fallon are having issues. This is my opportunity to get in there. I don't even really think that Portia is interested in marrying Simon, right? I think Portia just wants a bit of the cake. And I don't even think Portia believes by herself that this relationship that she has with Simon is for the long haul. She just wants to enjoy it while it lasts. And when it ends, it ends. That tattoo, Iyore, it can be undone. Period.
Okay. All right. Let me go to the men because Funshaw and Jawajantis are like looking at that. Wow. But it seems that it's only women that have an issue with this menage a trois. Because Dennis, who happens to be Portia's baby father, his friend and business partner to Simon.
Yeah.
So Funshaw and Jabajantis, is it that there's no code with you men or you don't mind? Funsho?
No, I was thinking that was going to go first. Okay. So I don't watch reality shows like Yuri mentioned from the beginning. So
Yeah,
I'm
that
going
was
to
why I said queue in Funsho and Jabajantis.
But
I
I've
do.
heard
I watch.
okay. I only watch there's different ones I watch. I don't watch all these relationship, BBN and all that. I don't watch all these ones. Yeah, so I'm going to look at it from the angle of a guy, and the with a friend and a girlfriend or ex sort of. So depending on the guys, but most guys will tell you they can shag the ex-girlfriend, but may not be able to marry. Me as a person, I belong to that group that will not marry the girl. But in terms of relationship, in terms of we having benefits for ourselves, yeah.
What
Now,
benefits, if you don't mind me asking?
why are you putting me on the spot now?
I like to break things down.
Transaction.
Fellowship.
Fellowship. Transaction. Transaction. I pray for her, she pray for me. You know, that kind of thing.
In one language.
We can use the mic, anything we like, you get. So I belong to that class of guys that would have fellowship with the girl, but might not be able to marry for my own personal reasons. Yeah. Now, put that one aside. There's this other set of guys that can go ahead and marry. It depends on where our emotional, how much we can take things. Let me just put it that way. And sometimes before we go ahead to marry, those guys would like to speak to their friend. Jagbedantis, I know you are dating Yuri and you guys are no longer together. Me, I like Yuri because she always uses red lipstick and I can't resist her. I know this is coming from Jagbedantis. Do you mind? I want to marry her. I'm actually serious. Jagbedantis will tell me, can you deal with it? Can you deal with me and you and her in the same room? Can you deal with the memories of me probably having shagged her in the past and the things we share? If I say yes, I'm cool with it, then he gives me his blessings, like blessings in quotes. I go ahead. That's how it's with, and he ends there with guys. But there are some guys, like I said, like me, I can only take permission to date, but I won't marry. That's just me. Now, there's one thing I heard from the arguments, or should I say argument or the conversation already, which is whether they are friends or not. And that reminds me of Tonto DK, Churchill, and whatever. They are not friends. They are not. And if they are not friends, if they are just acquaintances are different. When we talk of friendship, I take my friends very deep to me. I know how I stand with them. They know how they stand with me. I will wake up middle of the night if I get a call from my friend to go help. But for my acquaintance, I'll give you an excuse. Sure you get. So if it's an acquaintance, yeah, nothing spoiled. Let them enjoy their life. Life is too short, like Shadi would say. But if it's a friend, depending on your bond, you might want to respect that. You might want to take permission. If your friend says, seeing you together is hurting me, please don't do it. It's very simple. So that's how I look at it.
But they are not ex. But if I may chip in, they are not. This lady came in and messed up their relationship, so they are not exes.
We don't know that though.
I have said it on this show severally. I have said it on this show severally that nobody can mess up the relationship for you.
Thank you for
it's only if the guy wants to go out and go. Nothing. Are you telling me I've not seen a girl that has a bigger ass than my wife, or bigger boobs than my wife, taller than my wife, or prettier, or whatever? I have seen. It is my choice to stay with my wife. So no matter what, no matter the girl that comes into their relationship, if the guy wants to go, he will go. It's just in him already. It doesn't have to do with whether an intruder coming in or not. Fine, intruders will come. And that's why I go to the Bible. The Bible will say, do not resist. Flee. When you see you flee. And that's what I do most of the times when I see something that, okay, I flee. Because I don't
want to give you the one you cannot resist.
Now, Jantis, there's so many temptations that come to you as a person, to your page. They come to you privately, openly, secularly, spiritually. They're coming to you. But as what we're just discussing, you guys don't seem to have a problem with it, because when you look at the opinion poll, it's the women going, what the hell, blah, blah, blah. Men are just like, well, deuces.
Well, you see, that issue is a very complicated issue. First of all, let's go back to the code. There is no code anywhere. Girl code, boy code, everybody is just doing, everybody is disguising.
Okay.
You know, so it's okay, make we hear. No, they disguise. There is no code, though. There is no code. We've seen men sleeping with their best friend's wife. We've seen women sleeping with their best friend's husband. It's everywhere. Men do it, women do it. There is no code anywhere. But truth of the matter is, fake life, scripted life versus real life. Scripted luxury for TV show versus real life luxury. Portia was living the life of a scripted artist for the reality TV show. All those blinks that we've been seeing, all scripted. This, our Edo guy, is the real life luxury.
Yeah, he has money. It's true.
Exactly. Now we're seeing the opportunity to go into his house. Me and my baby daddy, we use their swimming pool, all those, you know, blings and flashy things. Who doesn't want that? Everybody does. But the woman in the house, she's seen it all. She's been there, done that, collected the t-shirt. It's nothing to her. So if you're coming in, yeah, enjoy yourself. Yeah, use my swimming pool, blah, blah, blah. She wouldn't expect her to turn around and stab her in the back. Like, I opened my door to you. You know,
she swam in a pool.
That is where I was coming to. Wait.
All this time, someone was looking at Portia's bum. Please continue.
That is why I wanted to ask Sade. Imagine if you were the missus in the house with all the pool, all the jets, everything, and you open your door to this girl thinking, oh, we're all on the same TV show. We're one big family now. Yes, you guys can use my pool. You guys can use my jet. After all, we're all on the same TV show. And then in the end, you start to see things. Because trust me, for any woman who has any kind of fling or attachment to that kind of guy, all me. That she's been coming, she's been looking at things.
Hold on.
Trust me.
You're asking me, why is this Portia's fault, not Simon's fault?
No, you're not. It's not about fault.
Not Portia. I'm always like, I don't fight the girls that is sleeping with their husband.
That's not what I'm saying.
I've always said, in the last show I said the same thing. My problem is with my husband. We had a covenant. We had a hold together. We said we're going to be together. So you stepped out. So that's your fault. So if you have a problem,
that's not what I'm
saying.
You
see, but Sade, we can't entirely say that Portia doesn't have a fault in this. She's also faulty to an extent.
Right,
she is, right?
Sade, hold on. Let Jabajanti's land, and I'll come to Sade and I'll come to Celia.
So what I'm saying is this. Let me rephrase again. Maybe you will understand. I'm saying you're not Portia right now. I'm switching the table now. Okay. You're the woman of the house. This is your house, your kitchen, your pool. You give them your wine, food, and everything. You give them your pool. They use your jets. You're the woman in the house.
You didn't have hookah.
Now you're seeing things happening before your eyes. Are you still going to have the same energy that you are using for Portia? Are you still going to have the same energy for this, your position as a wife? Seeing that all the things you've built with that man is being taken away from you. Are you going to feel the same way? That's my question. I'm not saying what Portia did is bad or good, if you understand what I'm saying, because we're only looking at it from one angle now. Let us look at it from both ways. Okay. Play this role this time and then play this role this time. Let us do a role play. As the woman in the house, how will you feel?
As a woman in the house, I'll feel very stupid.
As Fallon, as not just the woman, let's just say you're Fallon.
You know why? I'll feel very stupid because she thought Portia was a friend.
Exactly.
That's the problem that I would feel. And that's the discussion that I would have with Portia. But like I keep saying, I'm not going to hate Portia for playing her. She's a player. She played that I was stupid. I would feel stupid because I thought someone was my friend. Because on a good day, I wouldn't just allow anyone to come into my home. I wouldn't open my home. So this is where we need to, like Celia said, define our friendship. What kind of friendship do we have that Portia will feel comfortable? Every woman, indirectly or directly, would have a friend's husband, boyfriend, sort of make comments about them. So it's not left for that woman to want to eat or not. I'm talking about the other one now. And like you said, even married women, I have had situation where, you know, they would come, friends, husband's friend would come and say, you're very fine, and all that kind of thing. So it's not up to me if I want to do that. So it's a personal decision. I will feel stupid only, but I will feel hurt by my husband. For Portia, it's like, oh my God, I thought you were my friend. But my problem is still with my husband. I don't have a problem with that girl. She saw a hole, she jumped into it. She's
not going to last there anyway. So it's.
I don't care if it lasts or not. I don't have a problem with that. But if I found out and I asked my husband, and can we make this marriage work? And he says no. Why do I want to be with a man that doesn't want to be with me?
God bless you.
Okay. Well. So the truth of the matter is, let us see how far this goes, because we all know how it is
It doesn't
in that
really
industry.
matter. The marriage is the whatever relationship is broken already, so it doesn't matter how long it goes or not.
Because my own truth of the matter is, it is not about love, it's about luxury, and it never lasts. It never lasts, because all along, while she was coming there, she was dreaming about it. Trust me, things have been happening. They've been smashing. They've been smashing.
Okay.
You know, I remember I used to have a girl.
Hold on, Shade, hold on.
I used to have a girl, and one of my close friends came to me, because me and the girl, we started having issues, and I was about to leave. And one of my friends came to meet me and said, yeah, this and that, I like this girl. I know you don't want to be with her again. Is it okay if you see me and her dating? I hope you're not going to be offended. Obviously, they've been doing something. Obviously, it is not something he just thought about immediately.
You think so?
It's not always true.
It's been there.
It is not always true. I disagree with that, Jabojanti. See, I'll give you my own example.
Wait, now,
I'll give you my own example. My best friend. Yeah. My best friend while we were in school. It was my PA when I was the president.
Okay.
He had a girlfriend.
Okay.
And they were not whatever. And the girl was gravitating towards me.
Yeah.
And I told my friend, guy, this girl did come, me I go smash.
That's a different case.
He said, go ahead. So it doesn't mean that
and you smash.
I was.
Thank you for
wait. The guy was gravitating towards you, but
this guy,
smash. Were you guys in love? Were you dating like boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah,
or you just wanted to smash?
No, me and the girl had a relationship now. We had a relationship that lasted.
And everybody knew both of you together.
Everybody saw us together.
Okay.
Anyway,
let me rein it in. Let me rein it in, and I will go to Shade before I go to Ethel and Celia. Shade, you can know you very well. You mean no harm, but you're very flirtatious, and you mean no harm, even with your friend. Like, it's not a problem to any of your friends. You and I know that. You know that yourself. But what if friends, on hearing that you won't do anything to stop their happiness, now get scared that you're going to pull a one on, because you're this kind of person, like, okay, I'm not going to curtail my happiness for you. Don't you think people kind of like, okay, Shade, you're moving mad? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it seems, and without the lack of better word, it sounds very selfish.
Listen, I'm tired of people acting like hypocrites and they're going back behind.
Thank you.
People, we know what's happening, but then they'll come up and paint this picture of, I'm holy. She did that. Do you know what this one that is shouting is doing beneath? Exactly. Everybody wants to pretend, right?
Not everybody. Some people. Not everybody.
Some people, my darling. Some people want to pretend that they are not doing what they are doing and come out and act holier than thou. Like I said, I wouldn't do that to my friend. You understand? I won't go now to one of my besties and go and be like, your husband is, I want to smash him. I'm smashing him. No, I don't find them. I honestly don't find them as like someone said, you see them as brothers, you understand? But it's happening.
Some people have claimed to be brothers and sisters, and
it's okay, Yuri.
Everyone wants to
continue, Shade.
In Portia's heart, that girl is not a friend. And like someone said, she saw an opportunity to make money, to be famous. Portia lives in controversy. She loves that. That's her life right now. You understand? And when I first said, I was like, oh my God, that was a no. What she said, she's not my friend. I don't know.
Okay. before I let you go, Shade, because I still have other, I'm gonna bring a tea. This story has now gotten another dimension. You said it's free for all. So you've got two boys. And say for instance, your boys are of age to date, and one of your friends moved to your boy. Shouldn't have a problem.
Wahala.
Because happiness is creativity. We all need to be happy.
Echo, that's what they will see when you will talk. So
Well,
Shade,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, like I deserve to be happy. So say for instance, Jamie is of age, and there's one of your friends that like, oh, this is this beautiful, handsome,
So, you
mulatto
know,
boy.
my
Let
son
me
is
move to him.
experimenting from a matured woman. My son is experimenting. He would not marry her. He would experiment with her.
What if he marries her?
Well, then we'll see. We get to that stage, we see. But for me,
No, give us the answer.
I've answered you. If
But,
you
want
want,
to
but,
see?
if you want
but
to
in
date
the
my
end,
son,
I'm
you
sorry
have
to
to
chip
be-
in.
Hold
But in
on,
the
Funsho,
end,
let her finish.
okay.
Hold on, then you can chip in. I'm interested. So Shade, it's okay. Yeah?
if my son wants to date you,
Not me, because you know I'm an ancient of days. But say for instance,
No, you, Yori, for example, or
You,
any
let
of
us
your
use
other
you as an
friends.
example.
okay, me and you are close. So say Jamie is of age now. Jimmy is of age, and then he moves to me. You wouldn't have a problem because he deserves to be happy, and I deserve to be happy too with a young blood like his.
it's a discussion that I will have with you separately and I'll have with my son separately as well. And whatever you guys tell me, I'll back off and I'll watch from distance. I cannot now tell you not to be happy.
No.
Are you still
No,
gonna
there is no,
remain
no,
close?
no, no there. I support, see,
No.
okay.
Hold on.
What I was going to chip in
Now,
was,
saying,
in
oh,
the
my
end,
son cheating with my husband, my son. Why? My son must have been an adult, I hope, not
Mhm.
someone who's been shagging you when
No,
you
I
were
said of
14.
age.
Then we will have a problem because he's a child. So if he's an adult and he says, Mom, that's what I want to do, I'll probably say, are you sure? Are we marrying or we're just having fun? I am like liberal like that. You know me, Yori.
I do.
And if he says, Mom, I just want to learn some tricks, yeah, go ahead and have fun.
Are you still gonna be close to Yori, knowing
That's
fully well that your son is smashing her back to back?
What is with the answer?
I don't know.
Oh my
so
days.
what I wanted to chip in was,
praying and saying, "Oh Lord, kill Yori for what?"
Don't let the guy have children
No,
too.
I'm just saying, are you still gonna be close friends, knowing fully well that your son is doing
My
good job?
friend, and I will be teasing you. I'll say, "Hi, yeah, ti bàjẹ́, ọmọ mi ló tún bọ́ sí fún ẹ. Say bye." Me, I will tease you. You know me.
Okay.
yeah.
Funsho, come in.
What I wanted to come in was, I am 100%, 110% behind Shadi on this.
Okay.
So I belong to that school of thought that says people should not be controlled or decided for. If that is what is his fetish, let me use that word. I was on Clubhouse yesterday and we found out a lot of sexual fetish, whatever.
There's a lot. We are going to do
Yeah.
a topic of that.
Let's say macrophilia now, fetish for giants,
I
or
want to be here when you're doing that talk show.
whatever. So if that is his own fetish, that is what brings him happiness. So be it. I may not be happy with it.
Thank you.
I won't be happy with it. I may not be happy with it, but it is not my place to decide for him.
Mhm.
I will tell, just like my dad did when I was growing up, this is the good, this is the bad. You choose.
Yes.
Yes. And that is why till now, I say I'm a Christian, but you not force me to go to church.
Yes,
No,
so
it is my choice. So I will show him or show the child, this is good, this is bad. And good and bad also is relative. It depends on your definition. You get. I will tell them, these are things I think will come out of this. These are things that I think will come out of that. You get. I may not be happy with the choices, but if that is his choice,
Then
I'm fine with it.
pray for them and let them find the light or the darkness before ever they want to. But
And Ethel. There's a saying, my next question for Celia and Ethel. There's a saying that we don't own the right to our old lovers. So at what point are exes allowed to move on to friends, acquaintances, or siblings? Or don't they have a right to their own happiness?
No, from this story is quite different. It's not straightforward. If it's ex, yes, that's gone. Obviously, we dated people before we got married. I won't be holding the string now saying who is dating who now. That doesn't really matter. It's about this. As we all know, this lady brought her into the home. She was kind enough to invite them into the home. That's betrayal beyond, I don't know, explanation. It's really bad. Then you come into my home, you know the feelings I still have for the man. Even if we had rocky road, maybe we would have been able to mend whatever and come back. For her going in there, messing up, I know it's not just her. I'm not blaming just her, it's the man as well. If you knew you didn't want a wife all this, why there was problem. So why didn't you stay? You understand? Then you had to go for her friend. No, I don't think it's right. I don't own right to any ex, but I'm just saying this story you're presenting now is different.
No, okay. So let's forget about.
Let me ask Ethel a question. So when is the right time to date such man? A year, 2 years? Should I give him a space of 5 years?
No, there's no time frame. What I'm saying with this story
about your husband, so I should just stay away and let you guys figure it out. And
go and look for another man. There are other men out there.
Maybe
there are other men there. It's not only this
your
one.
husband more.
Just give me should I wait for a year, 2 years, and see if you guys will work it out and see if it doesn't still have feelings for me?
Why is your throat on my own? Why is your throat on my own? You go look for another one now. Just leave my thing alone. Even if he said, just let me be.
Why
that one?
One out.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You have so many reasons.
You go look for another one, no. Go look for another one. It's not just this one. This is not the only one there.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you're now telling us to put a pause on our feelings because I should feel bad.
Your feelings has another road to go. Take your feelings somewhere. Leave this one alone.
Leave
Leave this one, no. Leave this one.
Hold on.
I don't care.
Shade be calming down. Shade be calming down.
No, let her calm down, no. She should have her feelings has to go somewhere else. So leave this one.
I love you very much. I'm just meeting for the first time, but really, see me and you.
If you are my friend, you leave my team.
Okay, I'm not your friend now. That's why I want
What
to.
is that your team?
Shade, if we are ex, you help me punish them. You help me fight. Not helping me collect.
Ethel, you guys are not friends yet.
Okay, hold on.
You are just acquaintances.
No, acquaintance and friends, all of them are the same. Let's remember we are Nigerian. Friend is friend. All these acquaintance, all those are English. All those are English. Friend is friend. That's why you know me. You came to my house. You ate my food. You did everywhere. We are friends. We are sisters.
You are not friends yet, Ethel.
So don't even come. Go say. What I will expect.
Okay, wait.
Shade, let me finish. Sorry. What I will expect from Shade? What I will expect from Shade? Shade and I will sit down. We will cook how we will deal with your guy. You understand? How we will show him. Not coming to come and collect. They make him happy. They make me sad. No.
What if Portia's baby daddy was the one
what is she collecting?
Yori go ahead?
I can hear. Thank you.
What if Portia's baby daddy was the one that gave him go ahead
Thank
to
you.
smash Portia?
Forget that one.
Okay, guys, let's rein it in. Celia, like I said, at what point are exes allowed to move on to friends, acquaintances, or siblings? I didn't know allowed to be happy because Ethel believes that no, you don't move. Shade is of the opinion.
Sorry. I didn't say they shouldn't move. They see directions everywhere, not south, east, and west. Why must it be that same direction? Go somewhere else. Find your choice somewhere else.
Okay. Celia,
not my race. Shade is laughing at me.
You see, for me, I really don't know what to say because, as I said before, we have to be very careful about the people we let into our circle.
Yes.
We have to be very careful of the people we call friends because I'd really hate it if Yuri you brought Sade to my house, right? On a few occasions for a barbecue or for a party. You introduced me to Sade. This is my friend. Okay, hello, hi. And then Sade comes again with you to my house for another event and whatnot. And then 2 months down the line, myself and my husband divorced and Sade's jumped in there, right? I'm really gonna have an issue with that, because then I'm gonna be thinking, so all those times you came to my house, you weren't just looking at the barbecue, you weren't looking at the chicken and the ribs, you were looking at my husband and sizing him up and thinking, okay, well, I'd like a bit of that. When is Celia going to be done with him? Or when is something going to happen between the two of them? And given the kind of person my husband is, he likes to make everybody feel welcome. So now I'm going to be thinking, okay, so that time that Sade and my husband were just standing there talking, and I just thought that, you know, he was just trying to make her feel welcome, and she was just talking to him because he was my husband. So maybe there was something more to it. See, the thing is, both parties on this occasion are to blame. Portia is to blame. Simon is to blame, right? Because as you guys have said, give it a bit of time, because I don't even know when they recorded in 2020. Okay? They recorded in 2020. And before you know it, are you trying to tell me Portia and Simon were in such a good relationship that he already proposed to her? So there is a possibility. There is a possibility that when these two, because Simon filed for divorce in January.
No, February.
Okay, February, right? And they only recorded this end of this show in 2020 after the pandemic, when the lockdown was lifted, and that was during the end of the year. So at what point did they form this relationship? At what point did they form this bond? And again, all this girl code, boy code, whatnot, it just boils down to the fact that nobody gives a fuck about nobody. Everybody is in there for themselves. Sade is in for herself. I'm in for myself. Everybody on this show, we're all in for ourselves. Because for me, there are just certain places I will go, and there are certain places I won't go. No, I'm not interested in my friends or my acquaintances' ex, right? Sade, I know you in Greenwich. I've met you through Yori, whatnot. I'm not interested in your ex. As long as I know that that guy is your ex, I'm not really interested. And as Ethel said, there are loads of men out there. Okay, so except there is a certain attraction. Do you understand? Maybe I've been attracted to your ex, but I've been holding myself back to say, no, I can't go there. This is Sade's ex. But then that attraction is so strong, and I know that I have tried to deal with it, right? And mind you, I've never even met your ex. Do you understand? So for me, for Portia to move on Simon so swiftly, and for Simon to move on Portia so swiftly, let's not forget Dennis, Portia's baby daddy. He's there too. Nobody's really talking about his feelings, right?
I think the issue with Dennis is that the guy does not even give two F's, because he doesn't see Portia as a suitable partner for him to lose his brain. But while you're talking, let me now sip in the tea. Maybe that will change everybody's perspective, that this is actually a relationship that is actually fractured, and Portia just saw
an opportunity,
because it is alleged that Fallon actually cheated on Simon, and that was why Simon, although we are only hearing one story, because only Simon that is blowing this on, that she cheated, we've got no concrete.
That's what they do. They do when make a win, they'll say cheating, they'll be cheating. Now all of a sudden.
Hold on. So Simon and Portia have been going on about how they're getting married, they're posting up in their private jet, they're currently on holiday in Mexico, and then Fallon comes on social media and is about to drop a sit-down, a 2-hour sit-down next week, Thursday, where she's going to talk about how Portia moved in on her relationship. Now, Simon comes on social media, he's had his teeth done, and he says, oh, by the way, she cheated with a younger guy. She's living in a property I bought for her post-divorce, and she's pregnant. So, do you now see Portia in a different light, in the sense that Fallon has already hit the streets? Simon is available to even Nini could have gone for him if Nini wasn't mad. Anyone could have taken Simon at this junction.
You see,
Portia's fault.
See, this is why I said in the beginning, right? If what we're hearing now, what you've just said, hadn't happened, then I would have said, yeah, Portia shouldn't have moved like that, Simon should have moved like that. But when a married woman, when a married man goes and cheats on the other person, and the other person, the other partner cannot bear it, nobody has a right to tell that partner that was cheated on how to react, right? So if Simon felt that, you know what, you cheated on me, you're pregnant, and the guy is a very small boy, the boy that she cheated with, I'm sure that boy, Simon's first son, who is 25, and the boy, they're probably age mates, right?
Yeah, but the thing about it, Simon is 57. He might not be as strong because, you know, he's a rich guy. And I think the attraction is, yes, the attraction for anyone dating Simon will be his money.
Right.
Has seen money. Now she wants the dick.
Right. So what I was saying was, Fallon did what she did. Simon found out, and Simon wanted to hit her back. And what better way to do it than to go and sleep with her friend or someone that she's just building a relationship with, and feel like, okay, well, you know, and then feel like, okay, well, I'm going to engage her. I'm going to start showing her good time like I've been showing to you. You know, so I can't, at this point, given what we've just heard, I can't really judge Simon to say, oh, you shouldn't have moved on her friend. And I can't really judge Portia, okay? So at this point, I'm just going to put my hands up and say, if really Fallon did what she did first, then it's a free-for-all. Anyone can jump in there.
And you don't see anything morally wrong with that to punish her, you've gone to her friend.
You cannot tell me how to punish someone that hurt me. I'm sorry. You can throw a stone at me and I'll shoot you. You can't tell me how to react, because some people just would react that way. And who knows whether Fallon has been doing that for a while and Simon has just been putting up with it. Or who also knows if Simon has been cheating on Fallon and this was Fallon's way of responding to it. So nobody knows. So let's wait and hear what Fallon has to say. And maybe we can invite Simon to this show to give his own expose.
We will use our Bini connection. Jabajantis, given what we said now, you kind of went to Shade and be like, well, Shade should put herself in Fallon's shoes. But given what we've heard, don't you think Shade is right? Portia's happiness is important. It's a free for all. And given the amount of, let's look at it statistically. Hold on. Esther, I want you to listen to this, because after Jabajantis, I'm coming to you.
Well,
if you look at, hold on, Jabajantis, hold on. Let me finish this question. Think about it. We've got, let's just say on average, we've got 50 million women. We've got 150 million men. Someone has to marry someone. You can't tell Shade to delay her happiness because...
So the truth of the matter is...
Yeah, go on.
The truth of the matter is...
Hold on, Shade, hold on.
The truth of the matter is, Portia has no... If we're going to be real with ourselves, Portia has no blame. The man, it's like knocking on the door and somebody opens. You know, Portia just opens the door for him. You know, truth of the matter is, we don't know what is going on between him and the woman. We don't know why he chose Portia. He might be planning to use Portia to spite her. We don't know. But
revenge.
Everything will come out soon. Exactly. Everything will come out soon. But truth of the matter is, sometimes there are so many fishes in the sea, but a bird at hand is worth more than the millions in the bush. Portia is already in the nets. Let me just keep smashing. After all, she's got all the shapes. So, you know, but we will see everything, as in everything will come out to light very soon. We're only rushing. Give it a couple of weeks. All that we don't know about right now will come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Like I see all of you are now kind of, you know, from the beginning, you were like, oh no, Portia did wrong.
No, I'm just keeping quiet because
hold on, slowly, all of you are now turning and being on, Portia is on the right. But Estelle, think about it. There are probably 50 million women that are single. And we've got, we've got 50 million men that are available and 150 million women that are available. Are you saying that they should curtail their happiness because you're done with the person? No, it's why? Like, make me understand. We don't have enough men. So
yes,
if you're done, why can't they move on?
My moral values, I hold it high. I don't want to be that person that'll be used as a tool to punish another person. Why should I be the one to be available? Yes, because the ex cheated. Let me then it's okay. No. I don't want to be that tool. You understand? As Celia said earlier, we should mind people we bring into our homes. I should be happy to have that friend that will say, oh, why is your husband wanting to do this? No. I'll even join my friend to show the man self. Let's say or date chief to the guy. You understand? But not you being that person that will now bring more pain. Whether they cheated, it's a marriage. It's about two of them. So Portia, it's not Portia's whatever to now step in. If you hold, I don't know, if your values are strong, you wouldn't want to even be that person to come in between. I know it's the ex, but sorry, the other people, the other men. Portia opens up to everybody. The door that you don't even need to knock. She opens the door for everyone. Remember when they did the strip dance, when the strip dancer went?
Yeah, Bolo.
Exactly.
She followed the man.
Exactly.
They smashed her in the hole. They smashed her,
we should be
And
very
she followed
careful.
Tanya too.
Exactly. So she's a loose cannon. She does everything.
Okay.
So
Funsho, let me come to you because you have the same thinking that, oh, everyone can do well, blah, 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 blah. Let's now think about it. Your daughter is of age. Jagbajantis wants to move in. Is there a problem? Because Jagbajantis, you just said it's allowed. Everybody's happiness is important. Jagbajantis' happiness is equally important. And we know what Jagbajantis can do.
Yes.
With
I don't know how you could call it.
your daughter, with Jagbajantis, she's of age, oh, she's not 16. She's of age. And Jagbajantis said, well, this is where I want to light my beacon.
Firstly, they won't be the first. Ojukwu and Bianca did it.
Okay.
Ojukwu attended Bianca's naming ceremony. So
this is you right now, not Ojukwu.
No, I'm just saying
Thank you.
Listen. So it's not a new thing under the sun. A lot of people do it. Okoyas, they did it. So what I'm trying to say,
we know about those ones. We are talking about you.
What I'm trying to say in essence is, like I've said before, and I'm going to say it again. Everybody has a right to their life. We are giving this life. So the way they want to do it is the way they want to do it. It's not your business to decide or choose.
Yeah, but will you feel disappointed?
I will not feel disappointed. This is my child. I'm going to train my child. I'm going to train my child the way she should go, but I'm going to give her choices. If you do this, this is what will happen. If you do this, this is what will happen. Especially with relationships. I think we have said it on this show a number of times. Relationships are transactional. If I'm getting something from you, you're getting something from me, we align, then we go on together. If you want Jagbajantis, if that is the person you want, that's the person that is bringing you happiness, I give you my blessing. I may not be happy.
I'm still married though.
Like I said,
will you still like me? Will you still like me? Will you still remain my friend?
Jagbajantis, I don't have a problem with you.
Okay.
If you are giving the same energy, listen.
Oh my God.
Listen. If you are giving the same energy,
our thinkings are different.
If you are giving the same energy that you really, really want my daughter, like the same way she's giving the energy that she really wants you, who am I to stand in between you guys?
You say you don't have a choice. You say you don't have a choice. It's not that I don't have any problem. You just say you don't have a choice.
Ethel, you're just waiting to pick
Let me rephrase it. I think Yori did not ask you.
What will happen if that brings another madam? Wait, Yori, let me ask Ethel one question. Let me ask Ethel.
Hold on before Hold on before you ask Ethel. I think Jagbajantis want to rephrase my question. Go on, Bidemi.
So you know now I'm not single. Okay? But you know that Jagbajantis, guess I want more you want badum.
Okay, please translate because we don't all understand Yoruba.
You know that all these
ladies will not let him
different
relax.
shapes. They keep coming and stuff. And I've been, dashing away their fortunes. I didn't look at them. It is your daughter that I'm now looking at. Your daughter that has only just acquired her BSc.
Virgin.
And I don't even come to visit you. It is now your daughter that is bringing me to your house. Hello, Felicia, how are you today? Is your daughter gonna be home? Mom in call, how is everybody? My friendship to you is now all of a sudden just strong, and you're like, why Aki doesn't really come like this until now? Is it because my daughter has big boobs or big bum or what? And
don't let Funsho faint on this set today.
And then And then
we
you
need to
know
see
the
his
kind
face.
of guy.
He's holding
you know
it
the
together.
Kind of things I post, you know that Jagbajantis.
You know Jagbajantis is a cannon shooter.
What is
That's what
Jagbajantis
Jagbajantis
looking
is
for in my
dragging at.
daughter's life? You won't be my friend again, though. When we go drinking and we're talking about football, you know how we show each other on the phone. See this one's yash. See this one's bum bum. If I catch that girl, I go pieces up. Now, with that attitude, you're not thinking, all this gist, all this chatting when we go drinking. So this guy is gonna be shagging my daughter. You will think
No,
about
he can't choose for his daughter. So far, she's
Now-
happy.
you will hate me.
Hold on. For sure.
Now, I have said it before, but it's like you guys are not getting the point.
We
The point remains that I have said it before that I may not be happy with the decision,
Okay.
but I won't stop my child from doing what she. You guys are
that's
forgetting
what I said before. You said no. I said you don't have a
You
choice.
guys are forgetting one thing. You said this child is of age.
Yes, so she's 18.
She might even decide to leave my house, and I don't have control over her again.
Mhm.
Will I now be there monitoring her? We are not that old age where you go and meet the parents and you have to beg and beg before you can marry the child. Nowadays, the children will choose who they want to marry. It is just for you to get to know. You get, and come think of it, we are not all living in Nigeria to make it even like hard to pin them down or whatever. In the society we live in now, it is liberal, everything is free. And that's why I said I will teach my daughter the best way to go, the best way I think should go. If she decides to go the other way, I will tell her. I have younger sisters that I talk to about this marriage relationship stuff. Those ones that listen to me, fine. Those ones that didn't listen to me, they came back later to say, and I know. You get. But in the long run, it is their choice. It is their life. Whatever they see there, fine. Whether I and Jagbajantis will be friends, we may not be friends like we used to be, but it doesn't mean I will stop the marriage.
You are coming to the truth.
But that was what I said from the beginning.
No, that was not what you said from the beginning.
That was what I said. I don't have a problem with it.
No,
I cannot hear you.
Hold on. So,
That's what you're saying.
okay, fine. Now, in closing, because I think we kind of gone round the block and we get everything. I just want to know, because obviously it's always good to kind of define relationship and define friendship. So because I'm thinking, if you've come to my house, you've swam in my pool, you've eaten my food, we've smoked shisha together. For you, like, not everybody knows my house, but for you to be able to come to my house, there would be some level of friendship. So let's define friendship in closing so that everybody knows where they stand. So that if you meet someone's ex in future, you will have a clear understanding of where you stand. So let me go to you, Jagbajantis. What is friendship? Let's define friendship.
Well,
what does friendship mean to you?
Friendship means I know my boundaries. I know what to expect of you, and I know what you should expect of me around your boundaries. As it is now, me and Funsho, we haven't met physically, but as it is, there is no way I can be attracted to his wife or girlfriend. The fact that we've been on this level of communication, talking, throwing bands and stuff and laughing, and I enjoy his company, and every time you have a reason to bring me and him together on this show and we talk like this, absolutely, there is no way I'm gonna find this woman attractive. So that's my boundary right there.
Okay.
That's friendship. It is not until we go to the same primary school or we share the same secondary school or we meet on weekends. No, that's me. There is no way I can come to his house and see his wife's bum and be like, Jesus. It is normal for a normal human being to see it and be like, wow, but let it end there. That's me. Somebody else can take it further. If they break up and I never met the woman through him, or we never come together before in the same place. Okay, let's say Cecil is having a party and we all gather there and you say, oh, Aki, this is my wife. We've been talking all this while, but you never had a chance to meet my wife. This is my wife. Shola, meet Aki. Aki, meet Shola. And we talk, blah, 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 blah. There is no way I can come tomorrow and hear that you guys are no longer together, and she's the one I want to smash now.
Exactly.
You know.
So boundaries for Jagojantis. Good.
Do you want?
Okay.
How tall or short do you want it? How slim or thick do you want it? They are out there. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you the reason to no longer be my friend. Because the moment you hear that you're coming to my place and you know that your wife is in my house, she's the one that will bring out the dish, you're not gonna come to my house again. Do you get? So that's me. It's not coming, it's not gonna happen. But if you are not together and I'm not having any intentions of marrying her, smash her and move.
We move.
I can smash her and move. That is lost. You know. Let me just stop there. Let me
All right,
stop.
brilliant. Funshaw, friendship, what does that mean to you? Because obviously, you're a free spirit.
Yeah. So my friends are very important to me. But I have this kind of quote for myself that I keep everybody at arm's length, because I always leave space for conflict. And each time we have conflict, I also try as much as possible, because words are like egg. Once it drops, you cannot pick it again. So I try as much as possible to know the limit of what I say, even when we have issues. Now, friendship, those that are now very, very close to me are people that I know that if I call them and I'm in distress, they will answer me. Those ones I keep very close to me. And I've mentioned it on this occasion that I have few friends, just a very close-knit circle. Those kind of people, yes. When it comes to this kind of relationship thing, yeah. If they are married, no, I can never be interested in their ex. You get? But that time we were still on the streets. And
Hey!
you give you the toy. That time we're still on the streets. Like I gave you an example, we're still sampling, we had not settled down. If that time things happen and Omo, I like this your girlfriend do, and now something that happened, they broke up. Why? If the girl is gravitating towards me, what stops? I'll just tell my friend. If my friend says go ahead, no problem. If he says do not, I stop. That is just me.
All right. So 1 minute, Shade, what does friendship mean to you? And then I'll go to Celia and Ethel will close.
All right, let me throw this out first in the open. I don't go after people's husbands, friends' husbands.
No. We know that. It's just that.
And for me, friendship means love, loyalty. You know, in this situation with Portia, like I keep saying, she said she's not a friend. You know, and that's how I feel about it as well. If you're not my friend, what's my business with whatever is happening with your situation? It has nothing to do with me. That's how I feel about it. But if you're my friend, of course, your husband is my brother already. It's like automatic, you know. So that's, of course, is a no touch, no area, that kind of thing. So yeah, for me, we all need to just know the type in quote of friendship we have with everyone we call our friends. You know, don't assume that because we talk on the phone,
they're friends.
I have to my friends. No.
Okay. Thanks, Shade. Ethel, friendship, 1 minute. What does that mean to you?
Friendship is somebody you can vouch to have your back even when you're not there. There's a saying, as you grow older, you keep your circle smaller, so you don't have them Portias around. So yeah, so somebody who will fight your battles even when you're not looking. That's friendship to me.
And Celia, friendship.
Okay, so for me, I can't really give you a definition of friendship, because I think as when I was small, my definition of friendship has evolved as the years go by and as you experience life and as you experience people. So I at this point, I really don't have a definition for friendship, because I think that meaning will continue to change.
Perfect. All right. Well, guys.
So what's the meaning of friendship for you, Yuri?
Loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Loyalty is very important to me. The thing about me is that like I said, I've said it numerous times, and I think I said it on a show. I don't have a lot of friends. I have very few friends, and loyalty is very, very important to me. If you're loyal to me, you've got me. Even if they tell me in the street you said something, as long as I know you're loyal, I'll make an excuse for you.
Yeah.
Loyalty is very important to me. So thank you so much, guys, for trashing it with us. We look forward to where Portia and Simon's relationship lands. And for all the Portias out there, please
Portia
go your
Ritos.
lane.
Stay
Go
away
your
from
lane.
SL's husband.
Go your lane. And leave other people's partners alone, even if the relationship is fragmented. So until next week, we look forward to trashing another interesting topic with you guys. We are on Pop Central. If you have an issue watching it on DSTV, for those that don't have DSTV, they've got their own app called Popin. We're on channel 189 on DSTV Sundays at 9 p.m., where we drop banters, bombs, people's friends, friendship, defining the status quo. So thanks for joining us. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye. Have a nice evening.